What's up, Goal Diggers? Kimberly Olson here, coming in live for a podcast party. We're going to do a live stream this week, episode 42. Can you believe it? We're approaching 50. I think I need to have a party when I do that. Some kind of fun giveaway because it's pretty exciting, right? So we are going to do that today. So before I get that going, I'm going to welcome you guys on. So go ahead and put 1 in the comments if you're watching this live. Put 2 if you're watching the replay. If you're new and you've never seen my videos before, welcome. Put new in the comments. So glad to have you on. If you're on Instagram right now, I'm over on Facebook as well as the Goal Digger Girl, Kimberly Olson. You can connect with me there. That's where I spend most of my time, but I like to come in here once a week to love on you guys a little bit. And if you're watching the premiere of this is streaming on Facebook on my business page, okay? So put new in the comments if you're new. If you shared this out, if you're on Facebook and you share it, put shared in the comments so I can say hello. Yeah, tell me where you're coming in from. We've got Mommy's Media. I love that. Yeah, let me know where you're coming in from, city, state, country, province. I want to know where you are tuning in from so we can see who is showing up today to hang out with me for the podcast party. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start recording, and then we're going to talk about money. Who wants to make some money? That's what we're going to talk about today. Here we go. Welcome everyone to the Goal Digger Girls podcast, where we talk about crushing your goals and creating the life of your dreams. I'm Kimberly Olson, your host, and today we are going to talk about multiple streams of income. I'm going to share with you how I am breaking into stream number 12 of multiple streams of income. So if you're like most people, not everyone starts making 6 figures right out of the gate with their network marketing business, online coaching business, affiliate marketing. They just want to. They want to be able to have that money. They want to be able to walk away from their corporate job. They want to rake in the dough, but a lot of people don't have that success, so they quit. So I'm a firm believer that if you can start understanding how multiple streams of income work, and that you have the ability to expand your net. You don't have to have a lot of experience to do it. I'm going to go through each one briefly with you today. We can do an actual whole course on this down the road, that you are going to be able to see that. Gotta fix my earrings here. If you guys are on iTunes, you can't see me doing this. You're going to be able to see that it's actually going to help keep you afloat. It's going to be able to help you keep you in the game. It's going to be able to allow you to grow your network marketing business at the pace that's needed to be able to have that success without throwing in the towel, okay? So this is really, really important. In the comments, go ahead and tell me how many streams of income you have, okay? I technically have hit 12, hitting 13, but I've retired one of those streams of income, which is working for in corporate America. So we'll just play with that number right now as we go through this, but it'll be plenty of options for you guys to be able to get you to start thinking differently, thinking bigger, and be able to really capitalize on all the things that are at our fingertips. So thank you for sharing. Yes, okay, so put in the comments how many streams of income you have. Everything counts, you guys. If you freaking sell Girl Scout cookies, that counts, okay? Every stream of income counts. Just like Denise DT says in Get Rich Lucky, BITCH, you want to acknowledge every dollar, every penny that comes into your bank account, because when you acknowledge those blessings, you are telling the universe you appreciate it. And in return, the universe is going to bless you with even more, okay? So put in the comments how many streams of income you have, okay? Ideally, you have at least one. So if you work from home, and you are looking to bring in some money for your family, or maybe you just want to be able to go to Target and not have to borrow, ask for money or take it from the family budget, then you're going to put 1 down. Okay. So how many streams of income do you have? Count everything. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the 12 that I have. And so the first one is not on here, but just so you guys know, if you work for somebody else, if you have multiple jobs, so let's say you work for an employer and you are you work at the grocery checkout spot, which is an art, by the way. I know that there's people compete to be really fast at that. I always try to hurry it along and help the people. Anyways, so let's say you're a cashier at a grocery store, that's 1. And then let's say you are the manager at a tanning salon, that would be 2. So even though you're working for somebody else, it's still a stream of income. So I want you to count all of those, okay? Your goal is to listen to what I say, think to yourself, what sounds good to me, and I want you to go after another stream of income, okay? It could be something small, but I want you to start thinking a little bit bigger. Now, if you're focusing on your network marketing, you're in the beginning stages, you're running, that's all you're doing, then you can just focus on that one thing and really, really blow it up. But as you grow, I want you to expand because it's smart, okay? Let's just say something happened with your network marketing company, whether you leave, the doors close, they force you to resign, something happens where your product gets some really bad press, the FTC shuts it down. I mean, not to freak anybody out, but all that stuff has happened. And that's you and you're just high and dry. But if you have multiple streams of income, you've got some other things going that can protect you, okay? So that's just really smart to do. And the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. So I am going for hitting $1 million by next year. And so I'm thinking, why not just go and blow that number out of the water, right? That's what I'm gonna be doing here. Okay, so let's talk about my different streams. So the first one is coaching. So I coach people. I see actually some of my coaching clients on here. I do coaching. So with coaching, the really great thing about that, it's very lucrative. You can make a lot of money coaching. You have to know what you're talking about. You have to know what you're doing. You have to be able to get results for people. What I found has worked best is by offering a lot of value through Facebook Lives and whatnot, people have come to me. So I've never advertised my coaching services. I've never even sent it out to my email list. I've never posted on social media. People have come to me, so much so that I'm on a wait list now. I actually can't take on any more clients. So I've just done a really good job of offering so much value, doing the do, that people reach out to me. But coaching, in my opinion, a really, really great thing to do is to do coaching along with something else. Okay, if you do just coaching and your funnel is not full with clients, it can be extremely stressful, right? Coaches that are listening or watching, can you not agree with that? It can be stressful if you're like, I don't have enough people. It's very stressful, okay? Coaching, number 1. Number 2 are boot camps. So I do online small group coaching boot camps. If you've never done them before, it's a group format. I come in every week and we cover a different module. We work through course material together. These are live. So this is not something that is recorded and people access like in some kind of course, in the back office type thing. No, it's actually live. People, every week we get on webinars, we work through stuff. Where are my boot campers? Put I'm a boot camper in the comment. I want to see. I've done several boot camps. I've slowed my roll on those a bit because I'm growing my network marketing business so fast right now. And I will be turning a lot of those into evergreen content, which means people can just purchase them. But boot camps are a great thing to do if you have a lot of content that people need to work through step by step. So I have a social media boot camp, I have an Instagram boot camp, I have a Rock Your Mindset boot camp, a branding boot camp, and a business boot camp. So I've got 5 different types. And it was literally, I was doing Facebook Lives again, see the power of Facebook Lives. And people were saying to me, I love everything you're saying, but I need it in a step by step. Like, you tell me this thing this week and you tell me something else. I need someone to hold me accountable. I need someone who's gonna help me with the implementation. And so that's how it was born. Number 3 is network marketing. Okay, so if you're listening right now and you're not in network marketing is a great stream of income to add in, because you can make it as little or as big as you want to. You can work it in the nooks and crannies of your day. I think there's this kind of perception around network marketing that you have to go and do all these events and do all this stuff. I actually don't do any events in person. I build my business 100% online, except for like a company convention. I'll go and do that. But I build it all from my cell phone. Okay, so if you're someone who's been like, I don't know about network marketing, I would recommend that you explore it, because you can make it whatever you want it to be. And it is a very professional career. It's what I do full time, actually. So I am a great example of making it work and making it something that people enjoy being a part of and interacting with me. So network marketing, kind of obvious one, but if you're not in network marketing, I would count that one, get that one going, find a good fit. You can always reach out to me. I can tell you what I do. And that's just a really good choice. Number 4 are workshops, paid workshops. So these are all monetized sources of income. Okay. So paid workshop, this was the very first way I monetized my brand. I had my network marketing going and I realized that I had a gift for teaching, but I also realized I was building differently. A lot of the network marketing educators out there were teaching cold marketing, and I was teaching people not to do cold market. I was teaching them just a different way. Now, I was not the only one teaching this. It's all been done, you guys, but in my own way, and people were really receptive to it. So the very first thing I monetized was a workshop, and it was a deep dive on actually vision boards. So when the timing lined up with getting ready for the new year, it was December of 2017. I kept talking about setting goals, vision boards, getting ready for the next year. And everyone was like, well, I don't know how to do that. How do I do a vision board? How do I figure out what I want? How do I get clear? And I was like, how do you not know this? Like, this is just second nature to me. And I realized that people needed my guidance. So I did a workshop. My very first one was only $10. I charged $10, but I thought, well, if people want this information, they're going to pay $10 for my time. It was on a Saturday morning because I was working full time. I was taking that time away from my family. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to charge $10 because this information is valuable. And I remember just being a little nervous about that. There's no need to be nervous. If you're offering value and you've built a relationship with people in an audience, they will pay for your content. So workshops are just going to be a one-time workshops. If you're doing a series, it's typically more going to be a course or a boot camp. A workshop is going to be kind of a one and done. Okay, so you just pick one topic, kind of like a little crash course on it, a little mini masterclass. Okay. Number 5 is mastermind. I have a membership group. Okay, membership groups are where people pay a monthly amount and they stay in it until they opt out of it, okay? So I launched mine in October. I think there's like 150 people in it. So it's a monthly membership, so they get access to premium content from me. Today we did like a 50-minute webinar on just looking at prospecting. What do you say to people? What are the scripts? Like, how do you bring up your business or opportunity without being salesy or spamming people and all that good stuff. So they have premium access to me. There's different things we do as a group. We focus on something for the month. They have access to me, accountability, and all that good stuff. So if you have really valuable content and you like the idea of community, you like the idea of having your little tribe, a membership option can be a really, really great way to monetize. And I think my favorite thing about it is that those people are committed to me because they're staying in it every month. So I get more time with them, because if they just do a workshop with me, it's one and done. Hopefully they implement it, but then that's it, right? I don't know if they did it. I can't like keep getting in front of them. I can't build off of what we've already learned together. But in a membership setup, I have them every month, so I can continue to teach them, develop them, educate them, and help them be successful. The next one, and then we'll stop for a quick break. Books, that's an obvious one. I've published 2 books now. I'm writing another one end of this year. And so I've monetized my book, and I actually self-published my book. I have had a publisher picked up my other book, The Fit Kim Lifestyle is my first book. That publisher picked it up. I've actually made so much more money self-publishing. So I went through Amazon and I did their self-publishing for my book, The Goal Digger. You can actually find it on Amazon, and it's doing really well. I've been really happy with it. I think just because it's current and it's simple, practical application, but it's step-by-step of how I built my business on social media. And so for people who are looking to do that. Okay, so a book is a great way. It took me a lot of late nights to write it. My assistant Anna, she edited it, say that 10 times fast. I did some research on how to launch it to get to number 1. It was number 1 in 3 categories on Amazon's bestseller list. And so I did some work around that. I actually did a workshop on it because I wanted to help people. But that is also something where I'm getting residual income. And I can also, I sell my books at speaking events, so I'm able to do some in-person stuff, promotions with it. It really does also help with your credibility. So books is the next one. And we'll get into the next 6 after a short break. All right, moving on to number 7. So we are going to talk about the next category for multiple streams of income if you're just tuning in. Number 7 are speaking engagements. So this is something that was also kind of hard for me to monetize because I've been speaking for free for so long. I've been speaking since I was in college. The biggest audience I've spoken in front of was like 5,000 people. And it was like you were excited to be picked to speak. So I never expected, the companies to pay me for it. It was actually with Cutco Cutlery. It was my first big speaking event. And then I've worked for different companies over the years as an educator, supplement industry or supplement companies. And it was part of my gig. It was part of what I did. So when I started branching out on my own, I was like, how do you monetize that? So what you can do is you can start for free and start speaking anywhere that makes sense. I'm in the health and wellness field, so health food stores. I'm speaking at a resort out here in Austin. For those that are out by Marble Falls, Horseshoe Bay, I'm speaking there in a couple weeks and I'm getting paid to speak there to their members. So just look for free ways, and then when you build up your reputation and you build up the value that you have, doing workshops and webinars and some stuff that's more robust than a quick Facebook Live is going to help you as well. But speaking events can be really, really lucrative, where you can actually have access to the entire audience to market to them on the back end. So you, even with speaking, it can be short term where you make money that day and you get paid for it. But you can also make money on the back end because those people will become people that get on your email list, and you can continue to serve them. And obviously they're going to want to know more about what you do. The next one, put a star by this. This is one of my favorites, is affiliate marketing. This was actually my first source of income. So in 2010, I launched my YouTube channel. You guys can go check it out. It's Fit Kim TV. And I have over 1 million channel views on there, hundreds of videos. And when I first started it, you can actually monetize your videos through YouTube. And so when people watch my video, if they click an ad, so it's not my ad, but if they click an ad that pops up, I get paid for it. So affiliate marketing is where by you promoting somebody else's product or program, you get paid. So an example is I am an affiliate marketer for Amazon. So you guys are always asking me about my backdrops, my ring lights, all that stuff. So anytime you see me posting a link from Amazon, of those that are in my mastermind, I have all my Amazon links in there. If you click on one of those, and I put in there a disclaimer, it's an affiliate link. When you go to Amazon and you purchase anything in your cart, so not just that thing, I get paid a commission on it. That's affiliate marketing. Okay, a really, really great platform. Just message me if you want more information on this, because I don't have a referral link for it, but I can get you one for my friend who is the guru of this, and she does coaching and helps people learn how to utilize it. It's called, there's different ones. There's like Elite System Pro, but the one I like is MLSP. It's for network marketers. So basically, when you go to prospect somebody, 90% of the people say no, right? Well, what you can do is, for those 90% that aren't interested in your business, you can say to them, oh, well, let me share with you something that's really helped me get more leads, grow my business. And so you share with them the affiliate program, other people's programs, trainings, courses that they can actually share for free, and then you get an affiliate commission. Okay, another example is these earrings. I'm a brand influencer for Rhonda Madrid Designs. The promo code is Goal Digger, G-O-A-L, Goal Digger, one word. If you go to rhondamadriddesigns.com, use the promo code Goal Digger. When you purchase, she knows that I sent you because you use that promo code. Then she gives me an affiliate commission or product credit because I helped her get the word out, and she would not have had those customers without me. So that's affiliate marketing, okay? If you, over the years, I pretty much have never paid for supplements. I've gotten like full on, like really expensive workout clothes by doing TV segments. So if I go on TV, I'll reach out to the companies that I'm going to be promoting, whether it be clothing, whether it be superfood, like all the hemp seeds, chia seeds, all that stuff I get shipped to me for free. I'll just let companies know, hey, if you want to get your product on the TV segment, you need to send this to me for free if you want to. And that has worked quite well for me. I've gotten tons and tons and hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars of free stuff over the years by affiliate marketing. Okay, that's one of the best ways to monetize in addition to your network marketing. Okay, next is podcast sponsoring. Okay, so I have a podcast. Not all of you are going to do a podcast. Very few of you will do a podcast because it takes discipline, consistency. Plus, two, you need to walk the talk, right? Do the do, and then you can turn around and teach it. But if it's on your heart, I actually have podcast sponsorships. So I use Anchor. What Anchor does is I upload, I use Audacity. I'll teach all of this in a workshop coming up down the road, but I record everything in Audacity, I edit it out, I upload it to Anchor. Anchor pushes it out to 12 different platforms. So I'm on iTunes, Spotify, all the places, which is what you want with the click of a button. And then Anchor has a network of sponsors that actually say, oh, I like Kimberly's content, we'd like to sponsor her. So when you guys are listening to this right now, and there's an ad somewhere in this podcast episode, when you listen to that, I get paid per minute for every person who listens, and I get about 1,000 downloads per episode. So you guys can do the math on it. You can make great money. You can also have people become sponsors. So we've got, say Sarah's on here, and Sarah's like, oh, I would love for you to promote my jewelry line, okay? Probably wouldn't, because I'm very loyal to Rhonda Madrid, but just for our example, let's say she said, okay, if you go ahead and sponsor and do an ad or promote my stuff on your show, I will give you this. Okay, that is a podcast sponsorship. Number 10 are physical products. So we have right here, This is a physical product. So it's kind of ghetto because I have some papers in there. But this is Christy Dilly of Self Love Girl Gang and myself have Goal Digger Girl Gang binders, and inside the binders are printables. So it's a physical product. This gets shipped to people, okay? So if you're a hot mess and you're not organized and you're in network marketing, you need to go to my website, thegoaldiggergirl.com, and click programs at the top, and that will pop right up. We have social media, self-development, self-care, all kinds of stuff that are printable. So you can pick and choose, put your binder together, and so that way you can be organized, intentional, set your goals, just work through your list, all that stuff. That is a physical product, okay? Physical, I'm also working on swag right now. So if you go to my website and buy a Goal Digger shirt, that would be a physical product. And then number 11 are evergreen digital products. So the next category that I have, and I already have this, I have courses that are already done that I might do a Facebook ad or an email push, and people can just buy it and they log in and they access my content. So that's different than doing something live. One of the best things you can do is build up an archive of evergreen product. Evergreen means it's evergreen. It just is over and over and over again. It doesn't go out of style. Now you might need to drop some new content in there if the algorithm changes or something structural changes with, for example, Facebook groups, that all changed. You might want to drop some fresh content in there. But evergreen products are products that you can continue to sell over and over again after you've already done them. So it's stuff you've already recorded or created. It's all dumped into a space. Like Kajabi is a place where people will post courses. I'm using ClickFunnels. You can also use Teachable. That's another good one that I've heard of. You put all your content in there, and then people pay for it, and then they access it. Okay. And number 12 are retreats. So Christy Jelly, and again, her and I are partnering up, and we're doing a Love Your Grind Mastermind retreat, and that will be my 12th stream of income. I feel like I'm forgetting one, but that's what I have so far. So we will be doing masterminds. Oh, and then number 13, and I want to launch at the end of this year, will be in-person conferences. I want to start with one-day conferences. First state is going to be Florida because that's my highest viewing area. So if you can get your friends together, maybe I can come to your area. But that will be a 13th stream of income, will be conferences. Okay, I will be doing 1 day and then expanding to 2 days. So that might seem like a lot, you guys, but think about that. All of those streams of income coming in every month allow me to have multiple six-figure business with not just one thing. So if something happens to my coaching, I still have all the other streams. If something happens with my network marketing company, I'm not like, oh, okay. The coolest thing about it, you guys, is the peace of mind, but also it allows me to creatively grow any one of these without the pressure. If I had to write a book and I had to make money from that book, or I had to book speaking events, I would be stressed out. It would stifle my creativity, and I would be pushing away the one thing that I want. Does that not make sense? I hope it does. So those are my streams of income. In the show notes, I'm going to drop this down. Otherwise, put link in the comments if you're watching this live on my Facebook business page, The Goal Digger Girl. I will be streaming this live. So put link in the comments, LINK, and I will get you this in Messenger. But for those that are listening on iTunes or elsewhere, in the show notes, this will be listed, okay? I have an Instagram workshop coming up. I have just over 26,000 followers. A year ago, I had just a few thousand, so I've grown it quite a bit in a short period of time. But most importantly, it's a monetized page, which means I get leads from it. I get people buying stuff from me, and that's what you want. You don't want just an Instagram page to have an Instagram page, okay? So I'm gonna teach you what kind of content to put on there, how to make it look pretty, how to be strategic about it, how to engage with your audience, build up your following, get a lot of leads, turn them into prospects, okay? So Instagram workshop, that link is below, or just put link in the comments, and I will get you the registration for that. I'm doing a promo. It's March 2fer. You can buy the Instagram workshop and get the Facebook groups workshop for free. March is MARCH lowercase, the number 2, and then FER. The second item that you will get, buy one, get one half off, is the Facebook groups workshop. You will save $34 if you do both of them because they go up in price after the live. The Facebook groups workshop, I have groups I have several groups. My biggest group has just over 11,000 people. I have a new group I just started January, and I just added over 200 people to it last week. So I really feel extremely confident in teaching you guys how to navigate the muddy waters of Facebook groups. With the algorithm, we can't just add our prospects to a group, tag them in a video anymore. We need to rethink that whole process. But you can also use groups to help your team have ways to prospect, funnel people into, a way to follow up, how to really monetize those groups and get leads in there as well. So I'm going to teach you all of that. So just put link in the comments if you're watching the premiere on my Facebook business page. If you're on Instagram, just click the link in my bio and you'll be connected to me. There's other ways that you can find me, or you can just find me on Facebook. That's really literally the best place. If you're listening on iTunes though, just click the link in the details in the show notes and you'll be taken right to those pages. So thank you so much for listening today. It's fun to talk about money because I think it's important to see money as a tool to help it support you for your goals, your family, to give generously, live abundantly, and all the wonderful things that come with those blessings. So glad to have you guys on. For those listening, until next time, go out there and crush your goals and create the life of your dreams. Awesome. So that is episode 42. You guys do me a favor, leave me a review. I'm going to start reading reviews. I totally forgot because I was so excited. I did the mid-roll. Did you guys see I paused and did the mid-roll today? There's hope for me. Okay, so if you don't know what that is, we'll talk about that later in the podcast workshop. But if you can leave a review on iTunes, please, please, please leave a review on iTunes. Email me and say, I left a review on iTunes and I have a special thank you gift. I'll give you a promo code and you can get a certain dollar off of your next purchase. My email is thegolddiggergirl@gmail.com. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.